absolutely 100% surreal watching the cast of Star Trek dancing backstage just moments ago. Give it up for Johnny Summers' Little Big Band. They are phenomenal. Johnny Summers, Little Big Band, everyone. And give it up for Emily Expo. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday. So how does it feel that you guys are everybody in this stadium tonight is a part of history? Are you excited about that? Star Trek The Next Generation in 1987 with the first episode in Calgary Comic Entertainment. I was 4 years old. You were 4?
Good. You remember?
I remember. You don't remember. I do remember. I remember my parents being super excited that Star Trek was returning to television. I remember the week leading up to it that they were like programming the VCR to make sure that they could have a recording of it as well so they could watch it again afterwards. Programming the beta. Yeah, beta deck.
Of course. Yeah.
We do have a little bit of business to impart. So flash photography, as you're doing right now, is totally acceptable for the first 5 minutes, but so that we don't, annoy them throughout the hour and a half or so of the show, maybe just take a break after 5 minutes of flash photography, if you please. Otherwise, need we see anything more? Should we build this starship, guys? Do you want to get this started? Let's get the crew of the Starship Enterprise 1701D out here, shall we?
So every starship needs security, so please welcome Lieutenant Tasha Yar, Denise Crosby.
With this crowd to say that he was easily the most beloved Klingon in the history of Star Trek. Please welcome Commander Worf, Michael Dorn! You certainly don't need to be an empath to feel the excitement in this room, but let's get one out here. Counselor Mariana Sirtis!
Technobabble. Please welcome Jordan LaForge and Levar Burton.
Even in the utopian future of Star Trek, people still get sick, and every ship needs a doctor. There is none better in the universe than Beverly Crusher. Please welcome Gates McFadden. Unless he happened to catch a virus. Please welcome Lieutenant Commander Brent Spiner.
He may have been the youngest member of the crew, but he constantly saved the ship. Please welcome
for, you better have the best right hand by your side. Please welcome William T. Riker, John. One person left to introduce, and given that Calgary is our home, who better to introduce our next guest than Emily Expo on her birthday.
So, I'm sure you've noticed that we're missing one person. He's one of the greatest actors to ever grace the stage, not to mention Shakespearean text. Definitely one of the sexiest bald men alive. Please welcome Sir Patrick Stewart to the stage!
Decisively like it should be for you, Sir Patrick. I feel like I got a captain's-esque chair. Awkward. So I have to start asking you the question, what's it like getting together with the crew after all these years?
The whole crew together.
This happens from time to time. That's right. Jonathan will tell you the last time this happened, because it's difficult for me to tell you, because you're so humble. Humble, and yet you notice how I made sure that I got it in place.
Remember the night, Sir Patrick?
That was the last time. We had a little party to celebrate.
I want to ask you, we're going to get some audience questions, but first off, obviously in '87 when you started TNG, you knew that you were continuing this iconic franchise, and it was going to be huge, but was there a moment at which that you knew that on its own TNG was going to stand and be something special? Was there a moment or an episode?
Anybody?
Yes.
Jump in.
Third season, yeah. I think we kind of, because you know, you're all cheering now. But when we started, you weren't happy. We're old, we remember. So around about the third season, it was basically coming to cons, you know, after appearing in front of 30 angry people, you know. Suddenly we were appearing in front of thousands of happy people, so we figured that we'd done something right.
At my first convention, which was in the Yukon, the show had just begun to air, and there was a very, very reluctant audience because they were very loyal to Kirk and Spock and Bones and very resistant to us. And I was standing in the dealer's room waiting to go on stage nervously. They were selling the action figures, the younger, thinner version of all of us. They were selling Jupiter the Forge for $35 and a limited die-lot data for $45 and Wesley Crusher for $50. Captain Picard was selling for $65 at the end of the table is a sign. Buy any action figure, get Riker free.
But in your defense, that Riker action figure did not have the beard.
Thanks, Will.
That's what I do.
And how you do.
Yes, I'm playing you in the reboot of Next Generation.
Well, maybe that's an appropriate question. We've seen the recent film reboot of Star Trek that J.J. Abrams gave us. Do we need a film version of the Next Gen with the new cast? Do you guys want to come back? What are your thoughts?
Hey, Brent, what's your opinion?
We can't recapture the magic, it seems.
My opinion?
Anyone.
I think we became a success. What was your question?
Do we need a next-gen reboot film? I mean, it's something Hollywood's doing so much these days.
When you say we, do you mean me
Just
or
the
they?
Answer how you wish.
We don't. They may. Whatever you like, obviously, is what's going to happen.
Do you have, I'm sure you get asked all the time of a favorite memory that you have, but do you have a favorite memory of someone else? Like a moment that you watched another one of the cast, your castmates, and thought something, funny or crazy? Maybe you think of a story, of a memory?